They're making progress in their efforts to reduce murders and shootings. As we wind down 2017, homicides are down 15%. Shootings have dropped 21%. Today, ABC 7's Craig Wall sat down for a one-on-one interview with the police superintendent to talk about what has worked and where the department will focus their efforts in the new year.
Right. Well, you know what, Craig? We came off of a horrible 2016. You know, we ended up, I think, with 771 murders for the year. Now we're at roughly 640.
But despite those improvements, Chicago still has more murders than Los Angeles and New York combined. But in some typically violence-plagued communities like Englewood, murders and shootings have dropped significantly. Part of that, the superintendent attributes to successful community policing efforts, which will be a priority next year.
Every bureau now is responsible for community engagement. So that's the detectives, organized crime, as well as the patrol division. So it's a department-wide philosophy.
But the president of the Chicago Police Board says more needs to be done. She points to the homicide clearance rate, which she calls woeful.
The detective division has to do a better job. We cannot keep sending a signal to citizens that killers can literally get away with murder and walk the streets with impunity.
With the department under scrutiny for systemic problems of bias and officers protecting colleagues who cross the line, I asked the superintendent about reform efforts.
Coming from where we were in this last year, we've done a ton of reform efforts. So I personally would give us an A. Can we do better? Of course we can.
I wouldn't give them an A. In fact, I'd give them an incomplete, and really there's a lot more work to be done to even give a grade.
The ACLU's Ed Yonka says the city and police department need a court-enforced consent decree to really bring about accountability that will amount to real reform. The superintendent says while people clamor for reform to happen more quickly, he's more concerned with doing it right the first time.